woo woo. Pre-stream, pre-stream. Big up to my fellas. Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. This is the audio test part of the stream where we check that my audio is coming through. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Wah, wah, wah. Oh. Well, this is anticlimactic. Oh, oh dear. Well, hey. First chatter. Alright, Tom, how you go? Let's have some background music, shall we? Well, hey. First chatter is probably a bot. Oh, no, you're not a bot. I don't know. Tom Hago, 10. Hello. Oh dear. Bit of a coughing fit. Which does not bode well for tonight. I'm going to check that I've not made the party invite only. I have not. Cocoms will be here very soon. Yeah. Is that you, Sergeant? Yeah, I thought it might be you, Sergeant. Mr. Ben Carey. Scary Carey. Still using the graphics that we got. Yeah, because I'm too lazy to find my own one. So, very nice of you to tune in, ladies and gentlemen. Silverside Boy is online. Fantastic. That's good to see. Hey, and he's joining. There he is. Ugh. Well, that's your fault. Who's this mask play FIFA guy then? This is the importance of putting your Discord name as your gamer tag. Ugh. Oh wait. Oh no, it is cryptic because it's just cryptic is playing under that one because he got banned on his other one. Yeah. Oh, what a shame. Anyway, good evening in the chat, everyone. Oh, Gary. Well, actually, I'll just welcome. I'm not good to the stream. Nice of you to join us, mate. Fellow tier 3 racer. Also, we've Gary, we've got a special guest in the chat. I don't know if you have been paying attention at all. We've got We've got the one and only Ben Carey in chat. No. Sergeant? Sergeant Rananoff. Why is he here? Well, see, that's what you get for I apologise for the disrespect, Mister Season 2 Tier 2 champion. That's the kind of disrespect you can expect from the likes of Gary. They still. Do you know what? They still say they can't hear you, Gaza. Despite the fact that I have my game audio going through. Anyway, it looks like I just don't get it. That means they probably can't hear the backing noise either. Anyway, good evening, one and all. Well, welcome to Fair Play Racing League. Thursday night. It is Thursday night. Bit confusing because I've got work off tomorrow, so it's like a Friday for me. Yes, we are back here for Tier 1, as you can see, at Singapore for round 15, 16? I don't know. 16. Anyway, yeah, Tier 1 race around Singapore. Well, after last night's exciting race, I think we are good to go. Yeah, it was good race last night. A dry race, which is unusual. Fully dry across all the sessions. It looks like we're starting off the same way tonight. Anyway, back to the intro, and I am your host, as always, on a Thursday night. David Lolface, joined once again by my co-commentator, the very stricken...
again. Silver Side Boy.
Yeah, stricken once again. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure Gary has monkeypox.
Oh no. Actually,
no. And I cannot confirm or deny that he caught monkeypox from Monkey Boy Kurt. I'm just saying it.
Oh, Yorkie has retired from the session.
That must be a record. Does Yorkie have a quali ban?
No, the only person who has a quali ban is Collateral Ads. I know he was having issues trying to get into the game. He's restarted his console. I have shooted him an invite, so he should be. He's going to put his setup and then retire.
Yeah. Well, interesting. Yeah, so if you remember back to a pre-season event we had, Gary, we had around a wet Singapore. We had this guy, not this guy, this guy currently sat in the pits doing sod all, as always, in Q1. AMS Drive really dominated the race back then.
I remember he just called the strategy.
Sorry, Gary?
I remember he called the strategy to change to intermediates and then dries.
Yeah, you remember better than me because I just read it from the thing. I just had a message on Discord from Lexus. Can you send me an invite to lobby?
I'm going to try and see if I can find him. And there he is.
Yep.
So, I've already sent an invite to Ads. Just need to I'll send him another one.
Oh dear. You got it?
Yeah, I've got them both.
Get it, got it, good. Cracking. Just a shout out to anyone racing that might indeed be listening. You're better off sending a message to Gary than me. Because that is, by the way, Silverside Boy. Better off sending a message to him because I am the man in charge of the stream and I don't like doing things like this. on stream.
Pouring up the menu.
It's quite frankly unprofessional, and here we try to mimic the Wednesday nights of complete professionalism. Something in my throat there, don't know what that was. Mask Play FIFA has left the session, Gary. Interestingly, looks like he's not even in a... Oh, he is in the car, yeah, he's P4. Anyway, coming around the first flying lap of our runners, we've got Phenom. Phenom out first, of course, in the Mercedes, as usual. Coming through this middle sector here. It looks like my... Thank you. My RB was a little bit broken. Yep, that is just your luck, Sergeant. First race watching, and of course it's Singapore. Well, if if last night's anything to go by, then it's going to be an interesting one. And yep, we've got a debut race for... Is it one driver tonight, Gary?
It will be CRE Ethan, who joined literally a couple of hours ago.
Yep, Last Chance Saloon. And he makes the cut into Tier 1. Let's have a look and see who's on a lap. We got both Alfa Romeos just coming onto their first run, I should say. TTV lads making one half of Team Ads. Comes across the line to go faster than Phenom. So,
invited Alexis and Ads like 5 times and they still can't join in.
I'm pretty sure someone else just joined. Maybe that was...
Mask Play FIFA was the one that joined back.
Well... Fan-dabby doozy. Good evening. In the chat to Yorkie and Cruiser. Yorkie, why on earth did you retire? Why did you do it? Why? Yeah, seems like Ads and Lexus. Oh, Nocco. Nocco's binned it.
Oh, that's outside just after turn 3.
Yeah. So he's gone fastest with a 135.8. He must have been going for another push lap. And he has just put it in the wall. You see Ali Ferrari has gone around, but invalidated, so he's going to be doing a second one. Running a little bit low on ERS, and invalidates once again.
I'm probably not going to be able to know what's going on because I'm trying to sort out Lexus and Ads and they still can't get in.
Okay, it's been set to invite only, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, sugar. We'll keep an eye on that. I would inform both of them to do a hard reset of their Xbox. So turn it off, unplug it, turn it back on. Well, plug it back in, then turn it back on. Anyway, Hirsch goes fastest with a 36.3. Good lap from him. Not quite as fast as Nocco managed, but Nocco put it in the wall, so indeed. So yeah, Yorkie's
fraud.
Yeah, he's a fraud because not only did he retire for pizza, that pizza that he retired for is a basic bitch pizza. A margarita, Gary. You retire from Q1 for a margarita. What is
To
that
eat a
about?
pizza. Oh, I also should mention that
Yeah,
we have a new driver in the Alpine tonight. His first full-time drive, Kieran.
yeah. There he was,
Taking it.
invalidating at turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 4, turn 5.
Yeah, he probably got a bit wide on the just coming like,
No,
on the outside.
no, he cut the inside.
Oh, he cut the inside.
But at the moment, P5 with, well, pretty much everyone else. Everyone pack, sort of with a mid pack, somewhere between 136.5 and 137.
I'm just looking at AMS Drive and I'm doing the like the meme where you just with the stick. Come on, do something. Cause he's just sitting in the pits.
Yeah,
Come on, Drive. I want to see something.
we want to see something happen.
After
As
your comments on Friday last week.
yeah, Ali Ferrari out again then for what will be his second attempt at a third attempt at a flying lap. So just coming around sector 3 now. We'll jump to someone who's oh, Kieran's in the pits. Never mind, Monkey Boy Kurt is currently P8 at 37.1. Right next to his teammate for second race in Tier 1 for midfield, Maestro.
You then got the Fender Zilla behind his teammate.
Yeah. Well, 2x2 around, well, what would be the midfield if we had a full grid.
He's doing something. Driver's out of the pits. He's doing something. Oh! Adds 2 has just, at the mere sight of Drive, has just dropped it right in front of him.
Yeah, and looks like he has lost his front wing. Yeah, so Ads loses his front wing. He's got a AMS for company. Gets past, no problem. So AMS Drive looking to probably get into the 135s as I would say Mask Play FIFA is technically, was it Cryptic? Oh, as Ali Ferrari has invalidated once again. Shocking. We're going to have a little bit of a snap poll here, ladies and gents. And the poll is now live. We're looking for your opinions on Yorkie's choice of pizza. I, for one, I'm going to say yes, he's a fraud. So that is 1 vote for yay. Currently 3 votes for nay. I can't believe that. Oh dear. Yeah. So, Gary, who is your favourite for tonight's race? Well, thank you, Gary. That was a very insightful for those of you about do not check your mic, your speakers. Do not check your headset. Gary did indeed just blank me.
No. I muted my mic because I started swearing under the mic because I can't get ads in. It's going to be a hard one because AMS Drive has been so consistent this season. But if I look at the way Ali drives around this track, I reckon how he's going to do it today. I reckon how he's not going to mess up
I
tonight. I
reckon
think.
at this rate, Ali's going to get himself about 3 or 4 penalties. So he's done 3 laps and he's invalidated all 3, and he's kept that one clean as he does go what is fastest of the runners who
Drive's just invalidated.
are with
Is that?
the session still. Yeah, AMS Drive does indeed invalidate. Yeah, looks like the frauders caught back up to my way of thinking. Yes, Yorkie indeed a fraud for ordering a margarita pizza. Shocking. A lack of meat. A severe lack of meat. Yorkie thinks they're both tier 0 drivers are gonna crash and Hirsch will win. That is a bold statement.
Hirsch has retired in the pits because he thinks he's probably safe. I've just got a message saying that apparently Ads hasn't been able to join in because he can't receive my invites.
Brilliant. Well, Lexus has added me as their friend, so
so he's asked me to ask if Dave, if you could send one.
for God's sake,
But we
he
don't.
want much, does he?
No.
Invite to
I was having this
game.
problem yesterday.
Hello, Lexus. He's invited me to his game, so let's invite him to this one. Just in case that helps. Why are people adding me as their friend? Glads, why you do this? Ugh, do I have to? I'm pretty sure that stops the notifications. Probably, as AMS Drive goes fastest then, with a 135.6. As Nay appears to be catching back up to Yay in terms of whether or not Yorkie is a fraud.
Yeah, he's already overtaken. Tornado has retired.
Yeah, well, the guys have seen me on stream invite them to the game. Well, it is clearly not my fault if that is not getting through to you, unfortunately.
I was having this problem yesterday. Well, I wasn't able to get any. Ali has retired him. Let's book him in has retired him. A lot of people are just.
Yeah. 1 minute 40 to go then. Heading out as it stands is Object Fungus and FRA Ads. He will join Yorkie and Nocco. However, interestingly, Midfield Maestro has retired in the pits, and that is probably because Dino will not be able to get out for another lap. So mathematically that makes him safe. However, Revengezilla is still on the cusp. We'll jump to Object Fungus then, who's currently P16. He's got the same old soft tyres he has had on all session, I believe. And not been able to set a good time. But let's see what he can do here. Coming around the last corner. 36, 37, that's a 137-1. It puts him P12 and it knocks out Revengezilla. But Zilla now coming across the line as Adds 2 goes P4. Good, a lap from him. Oh, Zilla stays P16. That means both Ferraris, shockingly, out in Q1.
Zilla's got one more final attempt. He's crossed the line in time.
He has, but he doesn't have enough ERS, I don't think.
Gonna use the toe for 4, adds 2.
Yeah, but we'll stick with Revengezilla then and check his sector times as they come round.
He is slightly down.
He is slightly down. I did also, I did miss that first sector time. By the way, confirmation of the poll. Yorkie is indeed a fraud for the margarita pizza. Statistically, 7 out of 12 people say that Yorkie is a fraud.
He's a
Absolutely
10th
shocking.
down now.
Yeah, and that's only going to get more as his ERS runs into single figures. Unless he's got a lot of time to make up, he's got to improve by...
Oh, he's hit the wall.
Yeah, it looks like he tried to take a little bit too much. And he is out. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Zilla across the line. P16 for him. Confirms a double knockout for the Ferrari. Wouldn't you hate to be a Ferrari driver right now, Gary?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think Zilla knew when I was speaking to Mer and knew that he wasn't very quick running. He was struggling with the tyre temperatures. So maybe that what was affecting him in Quali.
Well, Brookie's left the session.
Oh, this lobby is absolutely
shocking.
Shit.
So,
two drivers can't get in, and now everyone's backing up. What the fuck?
So we've got Yorkie in P18, Dino P17, P16 is Zilla, and P15 after setting a stonking lap is Noko Egot. So, Gary.
Yes.
Hi.
Oh.
How are you?
Well, other than having this, which I found out at the doctors, I went to the doctors this morning.
You got monkeypox, yeah?
Well, first I had a COVID test just to make sure it wasn't COVID.
Yeah.
Came back negative, so I went to the doctors. They've said that I've got a chest infection. That's
Shocking.
what I've got. So I'm on antibiotics. So tomorrow night I'm probably going to be racing with while on the effects of them.
Absolutely shocking. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. I'll try and send those guys another invite. Let's see if it happens. Dino, if you are listening, can you please attempt to send Collateral Ads and Lexus an invite to the game, please? They don't seem to be getting our invites, so sod it. Anyway, here we go. Q2, 14 drivers. And the first onto the track is
Alpine
Guy,
of Kieran.
Looking P2. I went the wrong way around the track. So yeah, both Alpine guys out P1 and 2. Well, P1 on the road. First and second. As AMS Drive does indeed come out as well. Let's have a look at the tyre split then. As 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 of the 14 have selected the medium tyres. Hirsch in P9 has come out on the softs, as has Object Fungus and this man here, Kieran. Showing a definite split in strategy. I suppose some of the drivers probably just want to secure their place. The difference between the two tyre compounds very large here. But obviously a lot of drivers probably wouldn't want to start on those softs. How do you think this will work out, Gary?
Well, from what we looked at last night's race, probably I would recommend that everyone just focus on the medium. Because the softs are just so shit around there. They overheat. They don't last too long. The mediums are probably the best race tire around here. But other than that, I know some drivers near the back probably will try and start on the hards, just so they can go far into the race. I think the only time you'll probably want to use soft if there's a really late safety car.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'd probably stay away from softs at all costs.
Yeah, as there was last night, a very late safety car. We had a slight mad rush as Gary gets a Facebook call, no doubt from Collateral saying, "Oh mate, get me in the session, mate. Mate, it is, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what Gary's listening to right now." Yes, Tidjum, he does sound very healthy. Just be thankful he's not in your ear.
Cheers, Dave.
You're very welcome, Gary. Reminder, my name, not Dave. Anyway, the first couple of drivers have gone across the line. Ali Ferrari has set a 135.6 on mediums. Wow. That is crazy. Gary probably coughing his guts up right now.
No, I've just got a very angry Collateral ads.
Well, was I or was I not correct in saying that he was in your ear going,
apparently it might be something to do with the lobby, because every time he joins it says the request to join the lobby has been refused.
Yep, we will look into that. Yeah, very unfortunate. It seems two drivers unable to get in.
I didn't take a screenshot of the first qualifying results.
You absolute fraud.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a photo on my phone now, and then I'll just look through and see which drivers are missing.
So, yeah. Well, thanks for that, Gary. Very much appreciated. Bossman from Kebab Shop, checking in on him. Hasn't visited in 2 hours. Ooh, Yorkie's throwing shade. Are you going to take that, Gatter?
I don't know what you want me to say to that. If I still feel like this tomorrow, I will not be having a takeaway. I'll probably just be like...
You'd probably just race, wouldn't you, mate? Yeah. So it looks like I need to have I'll have a word with Dino, see what can be done, see if he has the time to set up another lobby after qualifying, because I think we might reset up the lobby after and only after Q3.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hopefully
make
we
sure I
don't have
take
another
screen.
debacle like we did the other week, where we had to miss out on Q3. So, Rookie Min out on the medium. So it turns out that just 3 drivers have opted for the softs then, and Monkey Boy is only set 37 dead, and that is not good enough. Unless that's on a scrub set of tyres, I would be very worried if I was him. AMS Drive has done 3 laps on his mediums, and he's only currently P5 with a 36.1. I think he might have to come in for softs, Gary. Yeah, cheers, Gary. Anyway, moving on.
I'm just getting so many people keep calling me.
Ads
Trying to
keeps calling you.
concentrate.
Collateral ads.
No, it's not even that.
Please
I'm
stop
getting
calling.
messages left. I'm getting messages from everyone as well, and I don't want them pinging constantly.
Do not bother people while they are on co-commentary. More importantly, co-commentary, ignore your phone while you are commentating. Or your iPad, whatever you're using. Anyway, so lap 4 on these tyres then for AMS Drive. And he's pulled out. It looks like he might have to go on to a set of softs. Although, he might give it one last go. As he builds up his ERS. No, he's coming into the pits. Oh, and in comes AMS Drive. Object Fungus in the chat complaining that Sector 1 and 2 so bad. Well, you're sat in P4 at the moment, admittedly on the softs, the suboptimal tyre. But you are currently P4, and that is looking good for you. So, who's out on track at the moment? We've got Brookie coming through Sector 3 at the moment then. He's on the medium tyres. Let's see how he fares. I'm sure he will definitely want to get out of Q2 on these. So coming through the last couple of corners now, and he invalidates. Ooh, and comes into the pits. There's 4 minutes left. So Hirsch is out on the mediums, as is new guy Ethan. CRE Ethan coming very cleanly through the first part of Sector 3 as now he goes under the bridge. Left and a right and creeps around the last corner. Very smooth through there, through the last corner. He goes P6 with a 36.6. As Hirsch comes through, Hirsch slots in right behind, just 90 thousandths off. So, who is on the track at the moment? Looks like Monkey Boy is on his second set of softs. I think that might not even be. It's possible. Let's check, shall we? Let's check.
So David, I'm getting bombarded by people saying I'll be
Ignore
starting.
them.
Also, another news: I have the bottom people.
Fantastic.
I've got.
Your job, Gary, is to talk to me ignore your phone and just invite people.
Yeah.
When they get booted out of the session.
I just need to write down that list. Ready to go. Now, midfield Maestro has retired. I don't know if he'll. I don't think he's safe. I see Monkey's out on a time lap. This telemetry. See what Monkey can do on those softs. Object Fungus looks like he's gonna proceed with those softs. I didn't see how much he was up by, but have a look while he's going into the tricky old Singapore sling corner. Let's see what his second sector time split is. He is 4 tenths up, which will put him into P6. So let's just see what the Alright, let's see what he can do for the final sector. As long as he doesn't get a slapper on for this final corner, which a lot of people will struggle with. Here he comes. He's run out of hers. It goes P5 with 36.0.
Yeah.
Faster than AMS Drive.
That should see him through. Of course, AMS Drive on the mediums. It's just 600ths away. So let's have a look who is next, as Ethan has retired. Phenom is just about to start what will be his last attempt, and he's still on those mediums. He's currently P11, so really not wanting to start on those softs, opting to put another lap worth of wear on these mediums then.
Yeah, it's like with the softs as well. You're only gonna want to do one time lap, because if you do more than one, you're just gonna wreck your race.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we got these two guys pretty close together. We got Brookie Min very close. Behind is Kieran in his second race. Brookie coming around the last few corners and doesn't take as much curb as he could. He comes across the line. He goes P10, and Kieran goes P4. P4.
Phenom is
P4.
Phenom's 1 tenth up, but it's not enough to get him into Q3. I think he's pulled out.
Yeah, we've got Glads coming around the final couple of corners now.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do. He goes P10 and pushes Brookie out. Monkey comes in pits. Tornado, can he improve? As he slides around the last corner, is only P13. Let's have a look at Phenom. Definitely not going to improve then. Well, that is all she wrote for Q2. And it looks like just 3 drivers having to go on to the soft tyres then. As we give the old Twitch bot a big banneroo. Yeah, very true indeed. Midfield Q3 definitely overrated. That's why we didn't do it the other week. Meanwhile, losing out in this session then and starting P14 is the Mercedes of Phenom. In front of him on the same row is Tornado in the first Alfa Romeo. P12 then, the AlphaTauri that did not get through is midfield maestro, and somewhat of a shock, losing out in P11. Some might call it tactical pole. Is Brookie Min. So coming towards Q3 then. And it can only mean one thing.
The pole for pole.
The pole for pole.
Trying to make it all dramatic there.
Well, while I get this set up, Gary, do you want to... As AMS Drive comes out first, do you want to take the ladies and gentlemen around the lap with AMS Drive?
Yeah, I don't know any of the corners, so but I'm just going to go through how I run through a lap. Gonna wait for him to go around his formation lap. He's probably gonna not weave too much to warm up his tyres. His tyres will warm up quickly once he gets going. I have no idea what they've done to this track in this year's game, but the tyres just overheat way too much around here. It's usually the rear tyres that get battered. Everyone is out except Ethan, so everyone is looking to get a lap in the session. Yep. I think AMS Drive is now leading the championship by 55 points, which is quite surprising because at one point I think he was 45 points behind Ali, and this bad run of form that Ali's been on. There's and these lot of good wins for AMS Drive has really swung the balance. Get back to AMS Drive as he comes down the final corner to start his lap. Let's see how much wide he goes. He goes very wide into the entry of turn 1, hits the curbs, will stay on the curbs into turn 2 and will not run wide on turn 3. Let's see how much exit curb he will take. How closer he gets to the wall. Slightly clipped the wall, but doesn't look like he's got any damage or it's neutralised any of his momentum. He goes a little bit wide. He'll probably want to. Then we go through as we're coming up to the old Singapore swing corner. See how tight he'll go to that curb. Then we're going to come up to the bridge section. To the hairpin now. It's very good exit. Now into little tiny mini DRS straight. It's done a 103 dead in his sector 2. And now we come up to the hardest part of the track where your tyres are really screaming out in pain. So now we're going to go through the tunnel, under the bridge, under the grandstand. Now let's see what he can do through here. Is he going to take a lot of curb? Yes, he is. Very clean and tidy through there. Now through the final corner, he's going to take a bit of curb. He's going to run a bit wide. And it's a 1:35.3.
Yeah, good lap there from AMS Drive. Thank you for taking us through that, Gary. We look back towards the other Tier 0 driver. That is Ali Ferrari, and he has invalidated.
Oh, by Jesus.
As Cryptic's gone fast, he's the first driver into the 134s.
I just nearly choked.
Well, he is going to defraud me if he... I'll tell you... Well, actually, no, technically...
Ethan's just gone for a massive spin into the wall. Still in, but he's lost his front wing.
Yeah. He'll have to box.
I have no idea how he survived.
Yeah.
But hefty whack.
let's see. It'll all be for nothing unless the man can get himself out of 10th position on his second run. We'll have a look now to see who is nearing the end of their lap. It looks like... I should look at names, not just look for when the arrow comes on the dot on the map.
Oh my god, what's going on with Ali Ferrari?
Well, he's in the
What
pits.
is going on with him?
He can't.
I'm watching.
He's struggling to set a valid lap.
He's struggling to get out of the pits. I watched him try and go out the pits twice. He's lagged him back into his box.
Well, confirmed. Gary needs a check of his connection.
I need a check of my condition.
Well, you've already had that, and apparently you've got monkeypox. Speaking of monkeypox, although that looked like someone had spun it, and that is adds two spinning it on the last corner then. So into the pits he comes. He's currently P7 as Object Fungus puts himself up to P3 then on the second row of the grid. Let's have a look to see what action might be occurring. Precisely is well. Okay, that's fair. We got AMS Drive, who's out on a scrub set of tyres.
Yeah, he's probably going to come in.
Well,
Another set on.
ERS is still on. He can get this lap in if he's faster, and then get round.
He's 7
for
tenths slower.
In which case, he's coming into the pits. Good call by me there. Object. Oh, object. Oh, object. Don't pretend like we haven't just seen that object. Cutting corners. In Q3.
I'm gonna have to record that object.
That is absolutely disgraceful. A driver who often is so clean, we've just caught him being a complete and utter fraud.
Dirty bastard.
Your language is terrible tonight, Gary.
I can't even do it. My voice just gave up halfway through saying that.
My name is Gary, and
I sounded like that yesterday morning when I woke up.
oh, Ethan retiring in the pits. Interesting.
Harry's invalidated another lap.
Ali is definitely going to finish. If he gets to the end of the race, I'm going to say 3 penalties. What are you saying, Gary? 3 time penalties.
I don't think he's going to get around firm enough to get a time penalty.
Well, that's a little bit harsh. Object Fungus says, oopsie. Object Fungus, not going to lie, that's not an oopsie, that's a, oh dear, I've been caught.
That's more like busted.
Oh dear. Yes, as Cruiser points out, well, we've got probably about 6 minutes remaining on the pole for pole. Wait, that can't be right. My pole for pole's gone wrong. Let's refresh my dream chat. No, yeah,
Everything's gone wrong.
Yeah, the pole for pole is for me the timer's not going down. So there's probably only a couple of minutes left, and it looks like me at the moment that Ali Ferrari has 2 votes.
He's not coming out.
Mask Play FIFA has 2 votes, That is, of
Oh no,
course,
he's coming.
Cryptic. AMS Drive has 2, and Ali Ferrari 5 again has 1. So I'm going to call that, at the moment, Ali Ferrari winning, although not on track it seems.
Comes AMS Drive on his second run. Oh, he's invalidated.
He's already invalidated.
Oh, Hirsch is
Shock
retired.
horror.
Hirsch has dropped it in where Liam Cornforth. Oh no! It's where the bridge is.
Oh, he's binned it at the bridge.
He's done a Felipe Massa. You know where Felipe Massa did that incredible overtake?
Yeah, let's have a Kieran eye view. Yep, he has indeed defrauded himself at the last
like he's hit.
opportunity.
It looks like he's hit the inside wall and bounced to the other side from where the tyre marks are.
Easy done, I think. Let's have a look. Oh,
AMS Drive. I just caught you.
Drive. I caught it as well. Dear. If I were you, Toby, I would pull yourself into the pits.
Yeah, after your comments, I have a big mouth.
Well, to be fair, Gary, you do have a rather.
Yeah, I know.
Mouth.
I know. I do a big mouth. It was really weird him interviewing me last week.
Yeah. So, who else have we got? We've got Object Fungus coming across the line with 20 seconds to go, thereabouts. And he will make another lap. AMS Drive comes out. He
Monkey's on another
lap.
lap.
Made it anyway. I don't know why he's cut that corner. An absolute fraud. He's going to find himself in the steward's naughty books, I think. Hirsch in the chat. Welcome to the chat, Hirsch. Always good to see you here. That is what happens when you push too much. It is indeed. So...
Who's...
Master Play FIFA is done. That's it for his Q3 then. He is 4 tenths ahead. As it stands...
Adds 2. Is on coming through the final sector now. He's just going in through the tunnel.
Yeah, last few corners here then.
He is purple in sector 1 and 2.
See what he can do.
Ooh.
He's another one into the 34s. But that is only enough for P2.
Here comes Kieran.
Kieran across the line goes only P8.
Out here comes Ali.
Ali around the final corner. What can he do?
Oh, there he is.
134.4.
But AMS Drive's coming through now.
Right, we're looking at Object Fungus, who stays P5. AMS Drive, who I can tell you right now will not survive.
Oh,
and
no.
He's only P4. He's probably going to find himself in the steward's book anyway.
I reckon AMS Drive wouldn't expect to be 8 tenths behind his title rival.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe, due to a couple of drivers not being able to get in, actually it's currently 3 drivers unable to get in, we're going to have to do a restart, unfortunately. A precautionary one. Ladies and gentlemen, restart. Let me just message the Tier 1 Members Lounge.
Oh, I've just done it in the just normal Members Lounge. Oh well. I will need to send Dino those
Oh dear. Well, let's throw up. Well, I don't know. Let's. First things first.
Need to. Send.
I'll tell you what. Let's do something different, Gary. While we're waiting, and while I am going for a pee, let us put on an ad break. But for those of you who are subscribed, especially through Twitch Prime, will get to see my highlights from my Singapore race last night. So let's do that, shall we? And the ad is now running. Feel free to commentate through this on the stream if you can.
Yeah.
Although you will be a little bit behind.
Well, we get to see your spin though. I wonder if it. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Thing is, you had an alright start, to be honest. You were just cautious into turn one. If there's anybody who should be happy with their performance last night, was it should have been Soprano Legend. Like, what a drive from him. Hang on a minute. I just need to get the join. I need to join Dean to get through the starting grid with him once everyone's here.
And there you go, that is me in a wall.
I missed that. I came off it. Because I got to go and get
Shocking.
I have to go and get the stuff that we need.
Interesting what this will be. Will this be my overtake on speed? Oh, I like this move. This is a good move. Round the outside.
Did he let you buy?
He did sort of
Yes.
let me buy.
So it
looking
wasn't-
from that angle. I thought that was a much more epic overtake. It seems epic, if you ask me. Here we are. Lap 28. Snedden the fraud. Using old hards against my relatively fresh softs. And I think, actually, what you didn't see there
Bobby's open.
is there you go. That is me oversteering and hitting the wall. Yeah, the lobby may be open, but I'm just a spectator, so I don't have to be there straight away. And this is where Snedden overtakes me. Snedden is a massive fraud. I let off and let him through. But let's have a look at this again, shall we? Now, if you look very carefully, you can spot a wild locker. Can you spot him, children?
Did look his on the final corner?
He could very well have done. Let's see it again. There he is. And
There he goes.
into the wall.
He's met Barry R.
Yep. Poor old Barry. Oh dear. Anyway. That is the end
Rocky's
of
gonna
this
be
section of
pissed
the
off
stream. I thought that was quite
That you've
fun.
shown that.
I might do that more often if I survive the race. Oh
Wait.
dear.
Did you laugh when you saw him do that?
No, because I was too concerned about trying to get as many positions as possible and not absolutely fraud myself by getting a penalty. Oh, game, please, no. Game. Let me join.
What?
Game. Oh, good. Oh,
Well,
good.
I've just noticed that ads is still.
I couldn't get in the session. So
I
let's.
don't see Clap as his name.
I couldn't get in the session, Gary.
Oh, for God's sake. Where's Kujak when you need him?
Brilliant. Oh,
Ads
there
is
you
in.
go. I'm in. I'm in. Spectator.
Ads has managed to get in. I'm
Uh,
just.
Collateral Ads has managed to get in. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, mate, the amount of times he messaged me in an anger. Just need to invite Alexis as well. If he's still appearing online, that is. He has gone offline, so. But I will need to join Dean at some point to tell him the qualifying results. So we'll have to see how this goes.
Yeah. We probably need to have a backup host in future.
Who are we missing?
Cryptic cannot join the session.
What the flaming...
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is a massive pain in the arse. Intermission, intermission, intermission. Let's see what we have today. Oh, what do we want to put on the message of the day, ladies and gents? Next person to type in the chat decides the message that goes under the stream during the safety cars in the race, and for the next few minutes. Yeah, so the next person to put something in chat will choose what goes in that text box, replacing the text, "Come on, you atters." No pressure. No pressure. Just someone do a thing. Someone say a thing. Well, you're all frauds. So, I'm going to put something. I'm going to choose it because there you go. There we go. Back in the party is my co-commentator.
Right, breaking news. Lexus will not be rejoining back.
Well, Lexus couldn't join anyway, so yeah.
No, he's literally just said it, even if he could join back, he hasn't got time to finish it now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ethan has something personal has come up, so he has pulled out of the race.
Yes, so
Ethan finished P10 qualified. Everyone else has bumped up one position, and Collateral Ads will now start P9, P18 instead of P20.
Yeah. That seems fair to me. I assume that the new host has the grid.
Yep, I have just run down through them with it.
And it looks like we're getting ready to go.
I'm just going to go quickly for the bathroom. Now we've got some time.
Yeah. So in the meantime, we'll stay on the intermission screen, but it's lovely to see you all checking us out here at FPRL. Many of you, I'm sure, have watched us before, but once again, another Thursday night, another set of bloody technical issues, and another bout of echo from Gary's mic. As I take a swig from my drink, let's load back into the main whatever it is, slide, scene. I think scene is the right word. Gary, bloody mute your bloody iPad. For God's sake, all I can hear is my own echo. And it is the most frustrating thing in the entire bloody world. Ladies and gentlemen, we have professionalism here at FPRL, I promise you. However, some of us not so much. Anyway, this is a reminder to all the drivers to make sure you get your setups on. The top 9 drivers must start. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. The top 9 drivers must start Gary, can you mute your bloody mic when you leave in future?
Sorry, why?
Why? Because there's bloody echo in my ear, and the people on the stream can hear. Ugh.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
9
I left
drivers start on the tyres they qualified in Q2.
I think I have their tyre compounds, so I can actually tell you what tyres they were on.
Setups, everybody. Nice to see some respect being shown here, as we do not have anyone pressing
Okay,
the A
right.
button.
So none of them have chosen the right tyres.
I would not worry about that at this precise moment in time. Anyway, a reminder, top 9 drivers, pick the correct tyres for your Q2 performance. Failing to do so will result in your disqualification of this race. This has been a public service announcement from David Lowface. Thank you very much.
Monkey needs to change himself to soft tyres.
Tornado is in the wrong position.
What do you mean Tornado's in the wrong position?
He is P18 apparently.
Oh my god. It's because Tornado left the set lobby. Zero had put him in the right position. Because he left lobby and then joined back. Oh.
And Hirsch has been kicked out. And someone's readied up. Someone give Hirsch an invite back, please.
I'm doing that right. Hirsch has got his invite back.
At this point, we're going. I'm really sorry, Hirsch, if you do not manage to get in. Please take it up with Gary, because Gary is a fraud. Definitely a big shit on Codemasters as we get going for the formation lap. Bloody finally.
Everyone's on their right tyres.
Everyone is on the correct tyres. That's nice to see. Well, Gary, after that short break, do you want to go through the bottom 9 drivers for me as Tornado's going around?
Yeah, well, let's go through. As we've just seen, Tornado's just heating his tyres up a bit more. And P18. Kyle adds P17. Obviously had a qualifying ban. Missed all the qualifying, but he had a qualifying ban, so it doesn't really matter for him. Yorkie decided that he didn't want to take part in the session, so he retired straight away. He's in P16. We've got Narco who crashed out, unfortunately, in Q1. We got the first of the Ferraris in Aji Dean. And his teammate of Revenzera in front of him. We've got the second Mercedes of Phenom in P12. The new Tier 1 boy, second race in Tier 1. Midfield Maestro, good showing from him. In P10, surprisingly knocked out in Q2, Brookie Min. In P9, we have Kieran, new full-time Alpine driver. In P8, we have TTV Glads.
Do you reckon he's going to stop, ladies and gents?
Oh, you can go ahead now, David. Sorry, I thought I was doing it all.
Thank you, Garrett. It's very kind of you. We have plenty of time. So anyway, I've organised a treat. Actually, I haven't organised a treat. So here is my impersonation of Alvin going through the top 7.
Oh no.
In P7 we got Monkey Boy Cat 97. That's not Alvin at all. P6 is Hirsch, hopefully back in the session. P5 is Object Fungus, and the top 4 is Gollum. P4 is Armstrong, the complete and utter fraud. P3 is Ads 2. He's very nice. P2 is Mass Play FIFA, also known as RSWRL or something like that. and your Pearl City tenant processes is Ali Ferrari 5.
I thought you were going to run out of air after that.
Fuck off, Gary, you prick.
Oh,
Oh, bloody hell, Gollum, that was a little bit mean.
he jumped to lap 2 for some reason.
Yeah, definitely lap 2, ladies and gents. I don't know what happened there. Something came over me. Right, so here we are, sat on the grid. Still sat on the grid. It looks like we've got a small amount of cars in the back 9 opting for the hards. Object Fungus says, I will never forget that.
You do realise I clipped that whole section.
Fantastic. I hope you clipped the part where Gollum called you a ride something.
Oh no, I unclipped at that point.
Oh, I unclipped it at that point. Of course, the best part,
Can we
bloody unclipped.
Can we add like the countdown themes up? Do bit.
Do.
This is where we find out they've actually gone and they're on like that 3, and they're like, why are you not commentating over it?
Yeah,
Michael Massey's obviously forgotten that he needs to start the race.
This is grade A content. Well, it's going well, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to turn 28 before we start racing.
I believe there's a SpongeBob meme that goes in here. And it goes a little bit something like this. 1 eternity later.
Could one of the drivers let us know who hasn't connected?
Looks like it's Hirsch.
Okay, Hirsch. Right, I won't be surprised. I know Hirsch is listening, isn't he?
He could very well be listening.
Could it be better for him just to back out so he can get us going?
Yeah, Hirsch, if you are listening, if you want to just leave, and we'll invite you straight back. Unfortunately,
I've just seen Cruz. Joke of the day.
Yeah, the joke of the day from Cruiser, who's... Oh, well, Hirsch has managed to leave, so let's get him back in. He's not on my friends list.
Lights out and away we go.
Not
Eventually.
while I'm in the bloody pause screen.
It's not going. It's not going. I'm joking.
Well, I think, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to rely on the F1 gubs, the gods, and suggest that Revengezilla has to leave the session. Zilla is, of course, the new lobby host.
Oh!
Oh.
It crashed.
Oh, look, my game crashed as well. fucking brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for tonight. Thank you very much and goodbye. We're done. We're done. Oh, for God's sake, I bet the race has bloody started as well. I bet it was one of us. Guarantee it was one of us.
It couldn't have been. We were already there.
Oh, dear.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, this is the worst thing in the world. Please, join session. Oh,
quickly.
Sugar.
Don't join off Tidgham. That's the wrong person.
Gary, if before you click oh, they're going, ladies and gentlemen.
Go.
I knew it was one of us, for God's sake. Away they go, ladies and gentlemen, then. Away Dino goes. Dino's just... he's just leaving it. Everyone else is going into the third sector.
It's lights out and away we go.
This is a complete and utter shit show. Thank you, bloody Codemasters. Sort your shit out. Sort it fucking out.
Right,
Jesus
we're in now.
fucking Christ. We've lost a soft runner. Was that one of the guys that had to leave?
Yes, I know it was Ethan and Lexus. They're the two that have lost out.
Yep.
I'm not.
So, Brookie, Yorkie, and Tornado all pitting lap 1. And that is a big loss for Yorkie, who was already on the hard tyres. Oh, excuse me. What is this game? What is this actual game?
It's quite concerned that both our games crash at the same time.
Yeah.
And I've also lost the interviews.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
What can I say, ladies and gentlemen?
So apparently Dean's now teleported back to P13.
Not only did Dean teleport up the field into P13, I just want to let you all know that this game is indeed perfect and has no bugs.
On the last race of the season, you just say this game is shit.
I will happily say it now, Gary. This game is shit. Codemasters, seriously. I've been borrowing the net code from...
I would love to know how FIFA managed to get past Ali on the start, but we'll never know.
Yep, never mind. We will indeed never know unless one of them sends us a clip.
Oh, someone's gone in Nocco. He's had a little spin at turn 1.
Monkey is passed by Phenom, but Monkey has the DRS and the soft tyres.
Oh, he's gone very deep.
And he has gone deep as you ever will see a man go into turn 5. And he looks like he's really struggling to get to grips with those tyres. Phenom really going for it, having a go. That Monkey.
Yeah, I reckon his tyres are already going off.
I reckon he could very well have heated them up just a little bit too much. Pro tip, it's a bit late for the drivers in here to say this, but
we've just been punted up the rear a little bit.
Yeah, I did wonder why he went so wide there. Yeah, very nice from Phenom on his red bar. Has Monkey got some damage? Seems to be struggling through the right-handers.
It might be it's just his tyres have overheated because, like, every time he gets on the
He's
power out of corners,
understeering, Gary. It's not overheating tyres, it's understeer.
Well, Zero's now catching him up.
Yep, and he is right on the back of him. Which is why I think Monkey's got damage. Hirsch has gone down to P10 off the start.
Oh.
But he is back in the session.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
dear. Maestro's had a spin.
There are three certainties in life: death, taxes, and collateral ads getting a penalty. As Hirsch gets past Monkey Boy. Nah, surely Monkey can't be staying out if he does have wing damage. Surely not. It's so early in the race. Unless he doesn't know he's got wing damage, although look how much time he's losing. He's already out of the DRS zone of Hirsch. And he is really struggling. I wouldn't be surprised to find out he has damage and hasn't been told about it. Revengezilla now.
Oh!
Over 2 seconds up the road from Monkey. Anyway, let's see who else is close. We've got Object very close to Glads coming through the final sector under the bridge.
Oh, Glads has just got past Monkey.
Yeah, Monkey is really struggling at the moment. I don't know where he's letting pass. He's got to have damage. Surely we'll see Monkey Boy peel into the pits as
I think those tyres are done.
And I don't think it's his tyres. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised to see that his front wing will change or get changed during this stop.
I'm going
to keep it on him. Oh, will you look at that, Gary? He's having a front wing change. Like I said.
Look like he got damage.
For God's sake.
Oh, Midfield Maestro has retired from the race.
Yep. And where is that? That's on the start-finish line.
He's retired in the pits.
Well, that is interesting. So early in the race. Unless he had to leave. Anyway, that promotes Brookie up to P12. Nocco is not improved his position. He is still in P17. In fact, he has definitely lost positions. Let's have a quick look then at the winners and losers of the start of the race. Pretty standard stuff from the top 5. TTV Glads up 2, Phenom up 5, Zilla up 4, Ads up 7 but gaining a penalty in the meantime. Dino up 3, solid start. Yorkie up 3, and Tornado up 2 after, well, leaving and rejoining the session while Zilla was setting up the lobby, I guess.
Phenom with recent time penalty.
Yep. Lap 6, 2 time penalties to speak of then, and that is 1 for Phenom, 1 for collateral ads. Do you think we'll see many drivers go penaltyless tonight, Gary?
No. Honestly, no. This track is... it was probably one of the second worst for track limits. So,
it is not impossible, though.
It's not impossible, but you have to keep your concentration.
You have to be what you would call a very skilled driver, wouldn't you think, Gary? In order to avoid around 31 laps of Singapore.
I think the lowest I've ever got round in a league race around here is about 3 seconds.
Yeah. So it's a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, I did indeed go without a time penalty last night. Over 31 laps. I just want everyone to know that. Yeah. Better than Gary confirmed. Anyway, still at the front then. Ali Ferrari is being held off by Cryptic, and AMS Drive is unable to make the pace on ads too.
He keeps getting into the DRS and then he loses it. I don't know if Drive is just saving his tyres. We know what he's like on his tyre wear.
Yeah, well, the thing is, unless he's trying a ridiculous...
Oh, there's a side-by-side moment battle with Glads and Object.
Yep, and Glads comes out on top at the moment, as Object's tyres will start to be getting a little bit worse for wear. Still able to keep to the back of Glads though. He will have a chance here, although a very slim chance, in the DRS zone as Monkey Boy gets past Brookie further down the field, and as expected, that is Object Fungus not getting past TTV Glads on the DRS zone, the rather pointless DRS zone I should add, in Sector 2 after the hairpin. It's so short, it's just you can't do anything with it.
The only way you could get past them is if you're like 2 tenths behind them.
And you get a better exit. That's simply...
Yeah, all that. But yeah, I agree with you, it's pointless.
As is the one on the start-finish line.
Oh, I've just turned the TV off. Ali Ferrari looking for a move on FIFA.
Yeah, he's had a quick look up the inside, maybe just psych out his opponent in the Red Bull tonight. But he has to slot in behind. We are on lap 8 at the moment as Phenom and Hirsch going side by side. Phenom really giving Hirsch the squeeze. Hirsch tries the cutback but cannot get the traction out of the corner. Hirsch now then. So actually, interestingly, Phenom must have made a mistake because Object Fungus now 3 seconds ahead. Hirsch is sniffing at the back of Phenom. Phenom a little bit slow through the hairpin, but as I said, this is a completely pointless DRS zone and it does absolutely nothing for Hirsch. Let's have a look elsewhere. Ads still sticking to the back of Ali Ferrari then, and AMS Drive about 1 second back, although now firmly within the DRS zone. And these guys at the front now have 10 seconds over TTV Glads in P5. So let's look at Hirsch, still not close enough to Phenom. We'll have a look at these guys down the main overtaking spot. It doesn't look like Ali Ferrari has the frontline speed to catch up to Marsplay FIFA. Cryptic, that is, and it looks like he's just pulling the guys behind around with him.
Battle Ads is in the pits off those hards. Oh, he's done a magic trick.
Yep.
You know, or was he on mediums?
I couldn't possibly tell you. He is on the mediums. Thank
a bit
you
of an
for the follow, 24 Mez. 24 Mez. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. And in the chat, hey, how long have you been affiliated? Probably half a year, maybe. Is F1 a good stream for views? Honestly, probably not.
League
really.
racing,
it's
yes.
just league racing is pretty good. It's a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. And if you have the right people, it is a lot of fun streaming. From my perspective, yeah, we like
Well, Sutton we
seeing
trust
the
trying to
action.
bring him here.
Yeah. It's not bad for streaming as Object Fungus pits in off those soft tyres.
You could see
there.
Ari go for a move here. Ari's got the drive. Ari's going up the inside. He's
And
made the move.
Yeah,
Easy as
it
you
looks
like.
like Cryptic just sort of moved out of his way as Brookie picks up a 3-second penalty. Yeah, so Ali Ferrari it wasn't really didn't face too much opposition. Perhaps Mars Play decided, well, I'm already saving ERS. Well, let's save some more from behind. I think these mediums are doing quite well for him. I suspect Mars Play running a lower downforce setup than the guys around him. And we might see Mask have another go on the next lap. Ugh. Oh, yeah, 24 mares, so close to affiliate. Yeah, best of luck, man. Thanks for the follow, and yeah, appreciate turning the notifications on. We, of course, for anyone else still here, we do stream 3 nights a week, every week. That will be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all
And
at
sometimes
8
Sunday.
o'clock. And well, roughly every 2 weeks, we have F2 races on the Sunday.
This Sunday.
My co-commentator points out, yes, it is this Sunday as well. The F2 guys go to Jeddah, and that promises to
fighting
be
the championship.
an interesting one. Nobody cares, Gary.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, but nobody else cares.
Aww.
Aww. Yes, we'll go back to this race at the front as Ali Ferrari not able to pull a gap at the moment. Cryptic still hanging in there and still dragging these 3 guys behind with him.
4-man race.
It is. I think we might have new entrants into Tier 0,
Oh, someone has gone off. I think it's Tornado. He's gone off at turn 1. Well, that's not really fair, is it, game? He's spun off and he's gone to turn around. He's cut the corner while he spun around. He's come back on track and he's given him a 3-second time penalty.
Absolutely.
That's not entirely fair.
It is definitely 100% fair. As bringing up the rear, worth saying, is the Margarita Pizza fraud himself, Lewis Yorkie, not having a good time. He is nearly being lapped on lap 12. Of course, he is a pit stop ahead of those guys.
Adds 2 and AMS driver both come in the pits.
Have they had front wing changes? Did you catch that?
No, they both just come in for a regular, a normal spot. They've gone on the hard tyres.
Do you think they're going for the undercut? Oh, I mean, obviously they're going for the undercut.
Oh, here comes Revenge Zero on this. Having a little go at AMS drive. We've not seen this battle before. Oh,
Yep.
never mind.
Dino also coming into the pits then. AMS Drive needs to get those tyres up to temperature pretty darn quickly, or Amenzilla will have him for breakfast. It looks like AMS has the wherewithal to fend off the challenge. So far as Revengezilla getting a little bit happy on the exit of the corners.
Going to see if they front 2. Oh,
Tornado
has
he
retired in the
pits. But Tornado retired in pits, Gary.
That's what Yorkie would say. Hey, oh, 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 oh.
Hey, oh, I've passed Tornado. I'm now
I've gone up
into
your place.
P16.
He's gonna hate you doing that.
Not as much as
Thing is, he listens.
they
He listens to the
hate you
stream, so
anyway.
he's probably giggling his ass off.
Yeah. Up to you,
Oh!
okay?
Ali's in.
Ali's in for the pits then. He's put his hard tyres on.
Now a minute. He's gonna get out in front. He's gonna be clear. Here comes add 2. And then we stop. No, he's got it. He's got it. The undercut has not worked. Ali,
Ali needs to switch on those tyres ASAP because Ads 2 will be under the DRS right now. It looks like he's got a good exit, but we'll see into the braking zone. Oh, Ads looks like he's just plain not going for the move. Absolutely fraudulent.
Ali was about 1.3 seconds off, and he's come out about 2/10 in front of Ads. So he lost a whole second doing the extra lap. Also, Ads is looking for a move into the old Singapore sling. Yeah, not going to make a move through there. Masterplane might be jumped here. And he just got a 3-second time penalty. Fuck's sake, I just cursed him.
Yeah, good job, Gary. Well, how good has his in-lap been? We assume in-lap. Let's just see him.
He's going for another one.
Staying out. Now, is that a mistake? Let's have a look to see what Glads does in about a minute when he comes towards the line. TTV Glads comes into
Adds
the pits.
2. All over the back of Ali now.
Hirsch staying out another lap. Ali Ferrari.
Glads is in.
Yep, Ali Ferrari still ahead of Ads 2. As Ads 2 picks up a time penalty. Yikes. Lap 14 and touch wood, Gary. No safety car yet. Considering what happened last night.
Yeah, was it 4 safety cars?
It is 4 safety cars and at least 1 VSC.
Who won the bet, by the way? Because I know Biddle and TJ had a bet.
I'm pretty sure neither of them won the bet and they both got to have shots.
Oh, well.
That'll be this Saturday.
Yeah. All league management are going, mostly.
All league management, mostly. So, statistically, 3 out of 4 league management will be there.
You might get some shots off me if you put your table out.
I am not going to comment on that after last time.
Might have to repay the favour to Monkey Boy.
Another lap. Cryptic stays out. So
he's putting a gap to Hirsch.
Yes, but importantly, Ali Ferrari's catching up to Hirsch, and the gap now 1.1 seconds, 1.0 seconds, less than a second, 9/10, as Hirsch stays out again. So this is not going to play into the hands of Cryptic. Cryptic wanting, at the same time, he's going to want other drivers to hold him up, but I suspect what will happen here is a nice, easy DRS pass.
Could Cryptic be waiting for a safety car?
It's possible that he is doing that. Hirsch has the red flashing light. Ali Ferrari hangs it round the outside and gets the inside for the next corner. What a move as Ads 2 follows him through.
Oh no, what a move.
What a move.
Oh, he's letting drive through.
Yeah, Hirsch obviously not wanting to get mixed up. The reigning Tier 1 champion, not wanting to get mixed up with the guys at the front. He's also opting to, let these guys pass. Perhaps that means he's just on a completely different strategy as Dino makes a move on Kieran, pushes him a little bit wide, but
Lucky
they
up to 15th.
carry on. Dino then onto medium tyres. That's, I believe, his second set of mediums. So he will be doing a soft stint at the end, I suspect.
Lucky's close to being lapped.
I mean, Nocco is...
Already been lapped.
Yeah. Although he has got
Ash
fresh
is in the pits.
mediums on. And Mask has yet to be lapped.
Oh, near. Book him in with
Brookie.
us.
Oh, Brookie. As
Is that his
Hirsch
second
comes
time
into
round?
the pits for a set of hard tyres. So we've just got Revengezilla who's going round once again. And Mask play FIFA, or Cryptic, I should call him. Staying on to be what is effectively nearly half distance in this race then, on the medium tyres.
That is very impressive.
It's impressive, but is it a stupid decision as Hirsch gets passed around the outside by Collateral Ads, but he comes back at him with the DRS and gets past very handily. Collateral Ads on 6-lap-old mediums.
Just tap the rear of Hirsch.
Absolutely shocking. Dirty
boss. I've just seen in the chat, Hirsch puts, wonder if Hirsch is playing the team game to Cryptic.
I wonder. No, I don't wonder. As we see, ghosting is on, and Nocco is catching back up to Mask. His tyres are a lot fresher. He does indeed have the DRS, and he does indeed unlap himself. Hopefully, he can get far enough away that the blue flags do not become a problem for him. But as you can see, ladies and gents, this gap at the front is now less than 20 seconds.
You need 24 seconds. I think you lose 24, 25 seconds in the pit stop. So if Mask comes out now... Oh, Brookie Min's out.
Oh, Brookie's out. Brookie is out. And that is a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Safety car on the start-finish straight. Brookie is out as Kieran pits from the hards. He'll probably get the benefit.
Drive through penny for Yorkie.
Yorkie.
Could this help out Mask play?
This will indeed. Well, I think it will. I think this will bring him out in front of Ali Ferrari.
Will he go on softs?
No, Gary. He will go on the hards. This has helped him massively.
Oh dear.
And I think he's going to get out in front of Ali Ferrari.
Ali's coming in the pits anyway.
So Ali opting, he's going to be going on to a set of fresh mediums, and that is a very sensible option from Ali Ferrari. Oh no! AMS Drive has hit the back of Ads too.
That could be damage.
Coming into the pits, and we won't know if it's damage, because if he got it there, they won't fix it. Oh, as we have an FRA Ads popping in. Anyway, Gary, I am going to go get a quick refill. Do you want to chat with the ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, I will do the...
Thank you, kind sir.
Yeah. So, looks like Mask has called this perfectly. going wrong on his tyres. He's able to get a free pit stop and still be in the lead race. But now he's got Ari Ferrari, adds to, and Amos Drive, who has a 5-second time penalty for that collision in the pit lane with adds 2. Only problem for Mars is now he's got 3 hungry drivers behind him on a fresher set of tyres than him. We've got Hirsch on in P5 with his hards. Object Revenge Zero up in P7 because of that safety car. I was able to get 3 stop. Kato Ads is now behind Phenom. Monkey sitting in a nice P9. Kieran's in P12. Dean's on hards all the way back in P13. Rocco in P14 and Yorkie, who will be faking his stars that he's able to catch up for the meantime, but he's obviously going to have to take a drive through. So he's probably going to hope for another safety car to get him back in. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's now starting to catch up the back of the safety car. Waiting for Zilla, Glad, Monkey and Phenom to also catch up as well. Everyone to slow down. Like, everyone in the lobby, all slow down. Safety car, so we can get people to catch up quicker. Oh, my controller batteries are low. At this time, I'm going to change my batteries.
And thankfully, I am back, ladies and gentlemen, as Gary's batteries have died. Oh, well, has much changed? It doesn't look like it. As mentioned, Yorkie still yet to catch up to the back. He does, however, have a drive through to serve when we get back to green racing. So let's have a look at the tyre situation. Well, pretty much everyone on fresh tyres. You can't help but feel like the advantage goes to the medium runners. Gary is back now, I believe.
Yeah, I am.
And that might only mean one thing, Gary.
I wonder what that is.
It means it's time to hear from our sponsors. This week, this is a reminder to everyone that Fair Play Racing League Tier 1 Thursdays is brought to you in conjunction with David's Bevy of the Week. This is the part of the stream where I let you all know the mystery of what is in my glass. As TTV Glads leaves the session. So, this week, I've actually just been to refill, as I'm sure you will all be aware. I started rather poor choice. I started on a Corona. Poor choice. Those of you that I saw in Newcastle on the line the other week know why. And but now I am on the Jack Daniel's Apple and Pepsi Max, although it's technically partly JD Apple, partly JD because I ran out of JD Apple. Sucks to suck. Anyway, TTV Glad's putting on softs. Interesting choice. Gary, obviously you are very ill with monkeypox at the moment. Have you found it beneficial at all to have something to maybe soothe your throat?
Strepsils.
The answer is no, ladies and gentlemen. This
No.
man is probably drinking squash or water.
I,
Like
I'm drinking high juice.
Yeah, he's definitely being a sensible boy. Personally, I would have a thimble, a tumbler of whiskey, just to soothe
Well-
the throat. But I do know what happens when Gary even smells whiskey. So,
Oh, we're talking about the photo.
yeah, the photo, it will be on screen at some point. Not tonight.
Well, I did actually have something that I was going to try tonight, and I only noticed it when I was at work, and I bought some.
Did
It was dark fruit rum.
is it Copperberg?
Strongbow don't.
Dark fruit.
No. It's Strongbow dark fruit rum.
Interesting. Well, I've had the Copperberg sort of mixed fruit. Is it rum? I don't know, but that is bloody lovely.
I was
Anyway,
gonna try some tonight.
safety car is in tonight. If nothing else, Gary, before you go to bed, just have a small glass of it. It doesn't have to be a full shot, but it might help your throat. It might help you sleep. Pro tips
I've honestly been.
with Lolface.
I'll be honest. I've been so tired that as soon as my head hits the pill, I'm gone.
Well, indeed you do.
Oh, no,
AMS, no!
He's hit him again.
He's hit him again. Anyway,
That's 10 seconds.
where's
Far
Ads
Ads
gone?
is coming. He's gone. Oh no!
Ads got himself reset into
He's
the
retired.
pits and has retired from the session. I don't know what's gone on there. I'm sure we'll find out in the fullness of time, but meanwhile we are looking towards the front as 3 drivers having to pit on the outlap, although Yorkie, I suspect, served
Yorkie's
his
taking his
drive-through. Is that correct? He has indeed, and he's very lucky to have not got a 5-second there, considering he went straight on the pit exit. How has he not got a 5-second? I have no idea. Gary, any thoughts? This
No,
game is
no
perfect
idea.
and has no bugs? Good.
No idea. This could be very damaging for AMS Driver. That 10 seconds.
Yeah, very interesting indeed. As Phenom picks up another 3-second. Let's have a quick recap on the penalties then. So, Cryptic in the lead with 3 seconds. Importantly, the man behind him on fresher, better compound tyres is Ali Ferrari, who currently has no penalties. In P3, we've got AMS Drive, who is, let's put it this way, he's got 10 seconds worth of penalties. 2 collisions under safety car, as he sets the fastest lap of the race. Yep, shocking stuff, and it looks like Ads has had to retire off the back of the last collision, possibly. Or he felt the need to. Anyway, also collecting 3 seconds is Collateral Ads, although it is 3 seconds at the moment, which is it's not bad
Good
for
for
this
him.
point in the race. Phenom, who has just pitted onto the softs to do 9 laps at the end. Yeah, Phenom, 9 seconds of penalties. Kieran just coming across the line and passing Phenom is on 3 seconds. And Dino also getting past Phenom. Dino looking very loose. And guess what?
No!
Phenom has done the exact same thing that Yorkie did, but got a 5-second penalty for it.
Oh dear.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure.
Dean's out.
Dino, no, Dino!
Safety car, safety car.
Oh, Dino!
There's 4 things in life. Dino retiring. Will we see people go on the softs now? Will we see people come in? This is the late safety car.
I don't want to see it. Phenom, on one hand, though, well, he's a bit too far back to really
Oh,
pay off with his earlier pit stop. So he might as well, if he's got another fresh set, he might as well take him. We'll hop to the front.
Arm's coming in.
Mask has not come in. Ali Ferrari has not come in. AMS Drive has not come in.
If I was Yorkie, I probably would have come in. You think
he's coming in for the softs?
Yorkie should come in. He's smart, yeah, he is.
Yeah, Yarkie's a smart boy. He's coming in and putting on those softs.
He's P11, right? And there's people in front of him with time penalties. If he uses those soft, he can kind of push people in front of him. He could be a very lucky boy and somehow being all out of this race, nowhere near points, could actually get a really good points finish.
Yep.
With the safety car.
The back three then all pitting for fresh softs. And while we're under this safety car, well, let's have a quick look in chat. We've got Riders Republic God. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your first chat. Have you already pre-ordered F122? Me, personally, of course I have.
Which one have you pre-ordered though, David?
I pre-ordered the deluxe, obviously.
Oh, the Champions Edition.
I am made of money. Continuing. I mean, it's a given. I kind of have to order it, considering that's where the league is going next year. As soon as the game comes out. What about you, Gary? What? Are you continuing on?
Yeah, I am, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like Riders. Is that you, Riders? Have you pre-ordered the Champions Edition for the utter rubbish pre-order bonus of having bloody 3 extra days of playing an unfinished game? Just
you think, right? Just think. You're gonna have 3 days extra practice than other people.
Yeah. Well, the worst thing is, right, is that when the announcement first came out, there was that miscommunication about cross-gen play. And I think a lot of people pre-ordered the Champions Edition because it came with both versions of the game. Because they were worried their leagues were not going to be able to race using the XS edition. Otherwise, I would not have bought the Champions Edition.
Cruz has one-upped his joke of the day.
Yeah.
That sponsor helped him pay for the pre-order.
Yeah. My bevy of the day definitely helped me pre-order it, because if I hadn't had the bevy of the day, I probably wouldn't have, because EA
I've just noticed you changed the thing, Margarita Pizza Ford. Where did Sod off Nigel go?
We lost that weeks ago.
Oh, I think it should be back on.
No.
Yorkie's P10. Yorkie's up to P10 now.
Interesting.
Phenom went in.
Yeah, all 3 of them went in from the back. So, 9th backwards then on fresh softs. Although TTV lads on 3-lap-old softs. Collateral Ads is going to be first to be attacked by this plentiful grid of soft tyre runners. I expect there to not be a lot of
he's gone.
Respectful racing. Let's be honest. I think there's going to be some very forceful moves happening upon the restart.
We don't want to see that, David.
Yeah. We don't want to see it, but I suspect it's going to happen. Safety car in this lap. That is a very, very late call. Let's go
Damn
back
you, Michael.
to the live stream. Michael Massey no longer the race director. The lapped cars can unlap themselves, but only down to P5.
They're all on the
Ladies and
same
gentlemen,
lap.
the mask has gone, and he has not caught out the man behind him as he stays just 3/10 behind. He's not going to look for a move into turn 1, but further back, we're looking at... Oh, TTV Glads has gone round. It looks like he's got into a little bit of trouble, possibly fighting with his teammate. Kieran, meanwhile, looks like he could have damage.
Ali's looking for a move into turn 4.
And he gets the move
Makes
done.
it. Monkey Boy, no!
Oh, Monkey Boy. First he gives you monkeypox. And then, then he gets a 3-second pen. Yeah, Monkey Boy, unfortunately, loses out. Well, by the sum of 3 seconds.
Okay. Right, that's a record. So, Kieran's just reversed all the way back up into the runoff air and then just purposely drove into the wall.
Fantastic. What we like to see. Yellow's out in Sector 2.
MS Drive, 3 seconds!
Oh,
it's getting
no.
worse for him. It's getting worse for him.
Stop
cutting corners!
He is pushing so hard, knowing he's got those penalties. So at the moment, Object Fungus looking good.
Object Fungus could get P2, and Hirsch would get P3 at this rate.
Of course, there is still 6 laps to go. That is plenty of racing. And you dare say that these guys in P2 and P3 have...
Ads has got no front wing.
And he's coming into the pits. He's obviously lost control somewhere. There's no safety car in sight as Phenom gets past Monkey Boy. Looks like it was a very strange line there from Monkey, although no, he looks to be fine, so he will slot in P8. He does still have those mediums and he is surrounded by soft runners. Meanwhile, Yorkie and Glads going at it once again. As Glads looks like he's pulling away Nocco. Another one, the next one to overtake Monkey. Those used mediums not doing well at all. Further up towards the front then. Object Fungus still managing to hold on to these guys at the front, but Hirsch on those hard tyres, perhaps struggling a little bit more to get them up to temperature, and he's dropped a 1.5 seconds back. You dead, Gary?
No, I'm not dead. I'm just trying to figure out. I can see Yorkie all over the back of Monkey now. Monkey's really dropped.
Monkey really not enjoying the last, but it could all come back to him yet. Nocco, meanwhile, up into P8 from his, well, what can only be described as a dreadful start. He is now right in behind his teammate, who is looking at Revengezilla, currently in P6.
MS Drive all the back of Masked FIFA. There's a bit of tyre banging. MS Drive goes wide, but has gone off track and still bumming tyres.
He's still there. Still there.
Oh, he's still on the outside.
Does he have to drive out the corner? He does not. They're still side by side.
Oh,
Cryptic
no, boys,
now
no,
into the sling. Still side by side. And Cryptic keeps the position. Ali Ferrari pulling away 1.4 seconds the gap.
But look who's behind AMS Drive now.
And of course, yeah, this is just allowing Object to stay with this front group. Quite possibly doesn't matter, only matters for P2 and 3. Object Fungus could very well get P2 out of this.
Thing is, I'm looking at Revenge Zero right now. He's got 2 Mercedes behind him who are clearly quicker, but they've both got 3-second. How many penalties do actually they have? A 3 and a 9. To be honest, I think Zero should just not bother fighting him because he's going to gain the positions back.
Well, I don't know. Those fresh softs are going to be absolutely crazy. As Zilla goes to the defensive, tries to hold it round the inside, and there's contact. Oh, and Zilla just about keeps it.
But he's got another Mercedes up his inside. Got the better line now, and
better line, gets the DRS, and it's a drag race.
No, Yorkie's got a penalty.
Oh, Yorkie and Zilla.
Oh,
looks like there might have been some contact. Wheels locking together. Collateral Ads picks up the fastest lap of the race so far. No doubt he is at the back on his own, flying. Still,
won't get that point.
Still Revenge Zilla then holding on to P7 for the moment. The Phenom in front is already 1.1 seconds up the road as Monkey Boy Kurt and Yorkie going at it. Looks like Yorkie's maybe struggling a little bit on those tyres as Monkey Boy gets past. Maybe those tyres coming back to Monkey now, but we'll look at Revenge Zilla and Nocco as Nocco gets the move done around the outside coming into Sector 3. Monkey struggling for tyre temps. He's wrestling that car, fighting the drifts around the corners. Just got to, unfortunately, it means he's going to have to back out just a little bit, and he has already lost DRS to that guy in front of him. And Phenom now 2.5 seconds ahead. Zilla's going to have to pull something out to keep his P6. Further up the grid, Ali Ferrari still unable to pull out from Cryptic in P2, and his medium's now 10 laps old. So that is coming towards the end of their useful life, I would imagine. And when these hard tyres really take the advantage, and I'll tell you what, they'll probably still feel brand new.
Yeah, I don't usually like running the hards around this track, but from what it looks like, I probably will have to run them tomorrow.
Yeah. Absolutely, Gary. Do not want to do a 2-stop. Medium softs. Do not want to do that. Not the optimal strategy at all. The hards are not bad around.
Oh, we've lost Glads. He's in the wall.
Oh, Glads.
Had a spin, sorry.
He has had a spin. Nocco has got past his teammate. Revenge Zilla 2.5 seconds. The gap to Phenom then. 2.6 seconds. And, well, I'll tell you what, 6th position for him is almost certainly gone. 7th position looks like it could be out of the question unless these two guys in front start battling. Gap at the moment, 8 tenths will go towards the front as AMS Drive is on the back of Cryptic. Cryptic also has DRS from Ali Ferrari, who is he's got 50% ERS has Ali Ferrari. These two guys behind single digits.
I think Ali has been not using his ERS.
Yeah, he doesn't need to worry.
But lower wings, obviously.
Yeah, possibly lower wings, or quite possibly knows that he only has to use it in the straights. These guys have 3-second penalties each. At least.
TTZ Glads has gone for another spin.
Oh, and he's really struggling on those soft tyres as the third rule in life turns its ugly head as Collaterals gets himself another penalty. So coming around.
Oh dear, Yorkie's really. Oh, hang on a minute. Has Yorkie got no front wing? Yorkie's got no front wing.
Ooh, that is. I mean, I would say interesting, but
It's not. Has
it
he come to
affects
blow with?
literally nothing.
Has he come to blow with Monkey?
You could not possibly tell what's going on.
Could we see AMS Drive make a
I'm
last
sure
ditch dive?
league management will definitely not allow such disrespectful talk of Monkey Boy. Just because he gave you monkeypox, Gary, doesn't mean you can do him a dirty like that. As Collateral Ads gets past Yorkie,
Knox got past
gets past Hirsch. Let's have a quick recap on the penalties. And Nocco only 3 seconds. So he will indeed lose that position to Hirsch, but Phenom 9 seconds. Zilla will.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Looks like Ads
Ads
has a little
it's
squiggle
not...
wiggle.
So I'm gonna say this, and I know, and this is from Locker. Ads, you've had a shit race today. He had to go. Well, he took the mick out of Yorker because he had a bad race yesterday. So I thought I'd be paid a favour.
Fantastic. Anyway, we are.
Oh no! AMS Drive's gone!
Oh, AMS Drive, no! He's lost out. I mean, he would have lost out anyway as he got damage. He loses the position to Nocco. He got Hirsch is 2.4 seconds behind. Meanwhile, we'll jump back to the front as Ali Ferrari comes around the last corner to win the Singapore Grand Prix and gets the fastest lap as Object Fungus takes P2. Cryptic takes P3. Nocco P4. AMS Drive.
Hirsch 6 hours behind.
Yeah, Hirsch is what?
I think Hirsch is finished. Hirsch should be P5. Revenge P6.
6
and AMS
minutes,
Drive should
42
be
seconds. 0.9. This game is perfect. And has
it's 2 minutes behind now. Oh my god. Can a driver please take a screenshot?
TTV Glads is 4 minutes 26 behind. Oh my god.
Yorkie and Ads are having a battle for the final position.
Let's jump to that action. They go side by side. Neither of them have a front wing, and Yorkie's got the better exit. Oh,
he killed him.
And got him to the line. Has he taken him out across the line? No, he's there. Oh, absolute scenes, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, racers, of course, if you are in the chat, be sure to record the end of your race because it will give us the best idea of racing positions. Well, positions at the end of the race. Cruiser, what an idea that is. No wing racing in the future. Let's do a no wing social. That's going to be quality. Oh, I'll forward that on to League Management. However, this is your final standings for today. P18, unfortunately, on the day, midfield maestro. After his fantastic podium last week. Tornado in P17 as the fucking countdown started. Brookie P16 disappointing. Adds 2 P15. Dino P14. Kieran 13. Hirsch 12. Glads 11. Adds 10th. Picking up a point. Interesting, although I doubt that. Yorkie, Monkey, Phenom, Drive, Zilla, Nocco, Cryptic, Object, and today's winner undisputedly is Ali Ferrari, as we've got the guys in the party. Wow, I need to get my breath back after that one, Gary.
Mask is having some issues trying to join the party. He's just connecting.
Fantastic. If you... Right, I'm gonna have to do it myself. Well, I can't remove him from the party either.
Oh, there you go.
No, I can. No, I removed him. I'll have to invite him back now. Oh, where is he? He's not in this list. There you go.
Oh, no dear.
Thank you, Gaz.
No, it's done the thing where it moves him straight away.
Brilliant. Bear with us, ladies and gents. Will it?
Now it's fucking Xbox.
Will it continue to do that?
No, it does it one time. There you go. He's here now.
Oh, hey, fantastic. Right, the time is 26 minutes past 10, and we have finally finished the race. The race which only had 2 safety cars, and it took an hour and a bloody half. Oh my god! Gary, do the first bloody interview.
Alright, I'm here with our third place driver. Led the whole race, mostly the whole race. It is RWSL Cryptic. So Cryptic, is it your first race? I'm thinking it's your first race in this league.
Yes, it is my first race in this league. Yes.
Not a bad showing for your first race. Not too far off pole from Ali. Anything else you want to add from your qualifying?
Qualifying, I lost 2 tenths in the last sector, so I could have probably gotten, if I would have nailed the lap spot on, I would have been 2 tenths up, but still, it wouldn't have been enough to beat Ali, who, fair play, he had a very good weekend this race.
Yeah, your strategy for the race, your first stint on those mediums, did you plan to stay on as long as you can for a safety car?
No, I was planning to go medium soft, which didn't work out, which meant I had to box for hards, which was still okay because I stayed ahead of drive and ads, so that still worked out decently well when I was on the slower compound. But yeah, the initial aim was to go medium soft because at the end I was expecting to be 4 seconds a lap faster with the tire advantage.
Yeah, do you feel like you made a bit of a mistake under that last safety car not coming in and putting another set of mediums on?
Personally, no, because that would have dropped me, I believe at the time, to P7, and overtaking on this track is really difficult. It is really difficult, so even if I would have had the medium tires, which would be a faster tire, I don't think I would have been able to get back to P3, where I'm in this current position. Especially, it would have been way more difficult to pass Drive, who would have been theoretically in front of me, so, yeah.
Yeah. We'll say again, congratulations on your podium in your first ever FPRL League race round Singapore.
Thank you.
Now to you, David.
Thank you, Gary. And today's P2 is Object Fungus. Object Fungus. Congratulations on your P2. Great drive from you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, once again, we've got you up on the podium. Must feel good. Did you initially think you had the pace to be up here at Singapore this week?
To be honest, not really. In terms of quali pace, maybe, but it didn't quite work out. So I was expecting kind of best of the rest, the tier 0 boys alone and then me. So about P4, P5. But yeah, the safety car made some big and important changes for me, and yeah.
Yeah, well, once again, we see you get one over on your title rival from last year, showing once again that you had the pace on the day. Did you think that Hirsch was your best battle today, or if not, who else do you think?
I would say my best battle today was probably at the beginning with TTV Glatz, which was pretty same my pace at the beginning, because I don't know, somehow after the starts the softs felt awful. Already in lap 1 I didn't have any grip, so and then I had a pretty quiet race, I guess, driving alone for most of the race. Until the second safety car. Although already the first safety car was able to match the pace with the top 3 boys, so I guess it's quite great what I did there.
Yeah, indeed. And speaking of that second safety car, I believe you chose to stay out on your tyres, unless I'm being an idiot.
No, exactly.
Yeah. So what was the thinking behind that then, knowing the difference between the tyres at this track?
I mean, as the second safety car came out pretty early, after the first one, the field was pretty bunched up, so I just guessed that going to the softs now wouldn't be as great as staying on my pretty fresh mediums. So that's why I stayed out, and it paid off.
Yep, it definitely did. And today you have stayed penaltyless, and you finished second on the grid. Well, second on the whatever. You finished second, so congratulations to you, and let me hand over to Gaznado to interview today's winner.
So I'm here with our winner of the Tier 1 race for Singapore, Ali Ferrari. He hasn't bottled it this time. Got the win. So Ali, how was that race for you?
It was pretty cool. So I didn't want to push this, especially at the end. That's why I only kept it within like a second of Cryptic. But to be honest, he would have had the win only if he wasn't forced to box for mediums, since he started on the medium. So he had to box for the hards, which is why his pace was a bit down, because the hards on this track aren't that good. Although the mediums are very, very good. Almost as fast as the softs. As you clearly saw from Q2. The fastest time in Q2 was on mediums, and it was faster than the fastest time on Q1, which was on softs. I also didn't want to extend the gap to Cryptic, because he didn't challenge me a lot when I was going for an overtake. He did not challenge me because, I was on the faster tires, so I wanted to keep him on the podium. But not only that, him staying ahead of AMS Drive could be crucial for my championship. So that was also the plan to why I kept him within a second of me. And then I just pushed on the last lap to get the fastest lap, which is an extra point, of course.
Yeah, I do have to mention it. Your main title rival, AMS Drive, had a little bit of a interesting race. You have gained a lot of points on him, because I think he's finished P6 or P7. Would you say this is the turn of tides turning for the championship?
No, he will still be over 30 points ahead of me. But there's still 4 races to go, and the next one is USA, which is one of my best tracks in the game.
Yeah, I can't remember what our next track is. Does anyone know what our next track is? was gonna ask a question about the
Shocking.
next track.
Shocking,
Yeah.
Gary. The
Our next track is.
Wait, sorry. Mike
USA.
disconnected. Did anyone ask me a question?
No, I
No.
was like trying to figure out. Oh.
It's USA.
So, yeah. So our next track is USA. I know what you'll like around USA. You're looking to continue your winning streak at that track.
Well, I can only hope so if I just don't bin it. But I've done many races at USA, so I'm feeling confident.
Yeah, I was gonna once again say from me and David, congratulations on your win. You needed it. Looking at you, Amos Drive, be worried. It's coming.
All right, Garrett. Yeah. Thank you for the podium sitters for joining us here today. I think that was the 3 seconds. Was that a 3 questions? I don't know. Gary's dead again. Never mind. What? Have I been kicked out of the party? No, I haven't. Everyone else is a
No,
fraud.
you're still here.
Yeah, alright. Well, my co-coms is dead, so...
My controller disconnected again.
For God's sake, Gary. Yes, anyway, congratulations to our podium sitters today as Ali Ferrari leaves because he has to go to bed he buys. Congratulations to the both of you that are still here. Just one thing left, well, a couple of things left to go before we leave and end off the stream. So, Gary, who is your driver of the day?
I'm going to go for. I'm gonna say, Object Fungus.
Yes.
And he clearly seems pleased with your decision to make him driver of the day.
I am.
So, that's completely
I
thrown
was
me
gonna
off.
say, I was gonna say MS Drive, but he'd be like, no, mate, what's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, you don't get 13 seconds worth of penalties and bloody...
And two,
Get driving.
5 seconds under this
Absolutely shocking from
Luke.
MS Drive.
dirty bastard.
Anyway, tune in once again tomorrow at 8 o'clock for the Tier 2 race around Singapore. It's definitely spicing up in Tier 2. And you can also view our co-commentator for tonight. If he survives the night with his monkeypox, he will be
My voice is
racing
gone
to-
again.
Oh no, my voice is gone again, ladies and gents. So yes,
And it's
join
so
us
dark.
tomorrow, 8 o'clock for the Tier 2 race, and once again on Sunday for the whatever round it is in
Round
F2.
5.
It is indeed round 5 of the F2 Championships around Saudi Arabia. But that is all we've got time for tonight, ladies and gents. Congratulations once again to our podium sitters. GG, all who finished the race and all those who maybe didn't finish the race. That is all we've got time for. I have been your host, David Lowface, joined by...
It was I, boy.
Silver Side Boy.
I was having a coughing fit as you started saying that. Saying that. So I had to-
F's in chat for Gary. Thank you very much, everyone, and good night. Disgusting.